Hi folks, this is your old pal, Uncle Al, and this is number 15. As we count down before I go stout, I'll still be around, I'll still be Diebulfrog, but we're going to a different format because a lot of people are nervous because what's coming up next. You shouldn't be nervous, it's part of your future, my past. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's going to happen. You can't stop it. You can't remove it. You can't change it. Okay? I keep telling people if you want to change the future and think about it, you should have been spreading my channels throughout the thing. It's too late. You ran out of time. Okay? A lot of channels are freaking out. They're making a lot of mistakes. There's no storerooms in back of those grocery stores. It's a loading dock. All right? Magic Prepper. That's one up you. Either you've been taking too much medication for your head cold. Okay? Please help. Trapped by stupids in the mental zombie apocalypse. I keep showing people this and they still don't understand. See DMC, RNC, CCP. Please send $2.17 to this location. Right there. And you still don't get it. All right? Let me take this off for a second. Just put drops in my eye. That's loads of fun. Why I'm changing format? Because I'm going to do the things I like to do. And most of my equipment's about had it, so I don't really care. Let me get my readers on. Tonight is Gray Man Prepping, right there. Please check him out. Please check out Wayne at The Ungrateful Peasant. Palmetto Prepare, that's Anthony's channel. He did a good one this week. Old School Prepper, Corsair Trainer, and Gil's other channel is Camp Patton's Finally Compound. And a Garden State Gardener, that's Joe's channel. And don't forget Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping. I hope you got a lot of snow, Dave. Because snowstorm number 2 is seen this weekend. And for people on the West Coast, it's either going to be high winds or really bad flooding. Pick your choice. Okay, Alaskan Prepper, Alaskan Granny, Sutton Days, Prepper Potpourri, Trey Izell, Prepared Norseman. Okay? All you folks are goofing around like something's coming, something's big, and panicking and stuff. Uncle Alan's just kicking back and taking a sweet time because I'm already prepared and I know what I'm doing. You guys are freaking out left to right. So we're going to go down the rabbit hole, deep, deep in the rabbit hole. And before that, I don't know why people don't like Bunkie. Bunkie grows a garden. She grows more food than anybody. So don't blame Bunkie. Don't blame Spider-Man. That's an excuse. Watch Bunkie's garden. I did a nice video for her, the last one before this, you know, showing Bunkie how to make little food packets so you can put into your pockets of your coat. Because people always get around, why can't I carry a belt? Fine, I'll kick you down a hill and let's see how much stuff you have left in your belt kick. I've seen people fall. I've seen people lose bags, haversacks, backpacks. You survive what's in your pocket. I've been trying to pound this to people's little heads over and over. I'm giving up. Okay? If you lose that belt, if you lose that backpack, if you lose that go bag, only things you got left are in your pockets. And I have to put my foot down. No more of this. You're on your own. Remember, folks, you ran out of time. So no matter how much you prep, how much skills you have, you ran out of time. It's location, location, location. You never got it. And a lot of you are just recreational preppers, homesteaders. You have no idea what hell looks like. And it's coming toward you. Anyway, please check Colette Fry at 360, I think 7 now, or 68 subs, and 628 videos. Please help her to reach 500. And don't forget me, old Uncle Al. Go check me out, because it's the last time, because I'm going down the final 15. And if you don't go check out my lists, you'll be sorry, especially all those people in YouTube and YouTube and Google, Alphabet. There's 10 billionaires. You should have watched my channel. You made a lot of money last year. You're going to pay for it this year. Big time with investigations. And here's Captain Crazy begging all the big tech firms to help him out. And here's a clue. I would not invest any money into Citibank. You're going to get investigated. Big time. Explain the Chinese funding. Okay. Aren't we having fun? So we're going to do, because I had to write a lot of notes. I'm not kidding, folks. A lot of notes. I got about 6 pages of notes here. Take off this. That hurt. This is why you're on a list. A lot of you are on this list. I only did what Michael Schneider did in 2000. If I remember, I'll have it down below linked up to his article in 2018. It should be, I have arthritis, folks, so it takes me a long. I have 72 things I have to type out for you and explain for you. So if you don't see it now, please watch this video until you do. And tell your friends about it and put it on other social medias. Because if Uncle Alan goes on other social medias, that means switching format into a more commercialized or playable or, crap kind of video. Because you don't really care about the truth. You want to die. So don't look up. It's a great movie. You should watch it. That's your future. Uncle Alan's going to step to the side, and then all you people. Okay? There we go. Now, 72 types of Americans that are considered to be extremists and potential terrorists in official government documents. That's local, state, and federal. And this is by Michael Schneider in 2018, and I should have it listed down below. Okay, number 1, everybody's on it. Anybody who talks about, those who talk about individual liberties, your civil rights, you're guilty, all right? That's detained without trial for up to 2 years, $20,000 fine, but I have the right to speak to an attorney, $6,000. It just builds on. Number 2, those who advocate for state rights. Now, this goes back to the Civil War. They would not have Civil War if they just listened to state rights. And there'd be a big change in history. But no, guess who didn't want that? And it starts with a D. Those that, want to make a world a better place. Number 3, considered everybody. If you want to make the world a better place, be everybody happy. no hunger, no discrimination. I'm sorry, but you're guilty. Guilty without trial. Dun, 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 dun. So if you get down in your toilet, that's your fault. Number 4, colonists who sought to be free themselves from British rule. Okay, that sounds nuts. And this one's from 3 to 5 federal agencies. Okay, that sounds really weird. Those that are interested in defeating communism or socialism. In other words, you don't want a socialist system and you don't want to be a communist system. Now, who gets a pass? CNN. They promote communism, or the Communist News Network. They like communism. They're also fascists, too. Any kind of ism, they like it. They don't like you. They don't like Americans. They don't like your skin color. CNN is the most racist, bigoted, narrow-minded communist socialist you have ever seen. So you should ask the FCC to pull them out. They won't, because the FCC is run by you-know-who. And we won't tell, because Uncle Alan likes to stay alive. Number 6, those that believe that the interests of one's own nation are separate from the interests of other nation or the common interests of all nations. So in other words, if everybody was communist or socialist, you should be too, and kill. If you read the more of this one, number 6, I don't want to kill people. I don't want to exterminate handicapped people. I do not want to kill disabled people. Hell no. Okay, I read number 6 carefully, and it's on 15 different federal and state agencies. That makes me really sick. Anyone that holds a political ideology that considers the state to be unnecessary or harmful or undesirable. Okay? Number 7, that's 26 state and federal agencies. And it's a long one because number 7, I had to really dig into it. Number 8, anyone that possesses intolerance towards other religions. That covers half Christianity, Judaism, and also Muslims. Okay, all Abraham religions. Those that take action against fight of exploitation of the environment or animals. In other words, they want to exploit animals, like PETA. PETA doesn't save animals. PETA exterminate animals. They want to be free. So next time you eat that pink slurry, guess what happened to Fido or Mr. Kitty Kitty? All right, that's number 9. Those people like, we're from the SCP. We're protecting these animals. No, they're not. They're making baloney out of them. Okay. Number 10, those people who are anti-gay. This later includes those people who are pro-gay. They don't give a care. They're organizations that need to be put out. And that's over 50 federal and state agencies. They don't care if you're pro or you're anti-gay. They don't want any disturbance. They want the status quo. So if you raise a fuss or protest too much, you're going to get zapped. And basically, it's 2 years without a trial, held indefinitely. You might go to Guantanamo Bay. All those people on January 6th. But I wasn't at the protest. We picked your phone up. Like this one guy, he's still in prison. And he wasn't even at the protest or riot or whatever you call it. It was staged. They got him because he was 6 blocks down at his office, and that office had anti-CCP paperwork, and this is the way to knock him out. All right? Anti-immigrant. This is a good one, folks. It's not to control immigration. It's control the masses to come in, needed ones, those who's going to be white slaves, those who's going to be victims, those who's going to be organ harvested. This is over 30 agencies, mostly federal, some state. You have to be careful. When they say anti-immigrant in their policy, that means they don't want their business or traffic to dissolve. Go look at the southern border. Go look at the northern border. It ain't Mexicans or anybody else. It's a whole bunch of people because they're making cash out of it. And the poor border patrol is stuck between a hard and a rock place, and they're short of funds. But everybody on either side are making money. Anybody who say anti-Muslim, reason why is they want terrorism, because terrorism makes money. And that's over 130 agencies, state, local, and federal. Anybody involved in the Patriot movement. They made this one up because anything they put Patriot on, it's a terrorist or a evil setup, like the Patriot Front. Now, if you watched The Ungrateful President, yes, it's a front. Go check with the CIA, FBI, and NSA. It's a black front operation. I keep telling people, go look at Killer Elite 2018. Nobody watches that movie. You should, because their big program is to get all the vets and whack them. Okay, that's why we have 22 vets a day going. And if you don't believe me, go do your own research. Opposition to equal rights for gays and lesbians. That's another false flag. That's also pro to equal rights to gay and lesbians. They don't care. They're going after anybody that disturbs the status quo. They want you to be stupid, blind, and a smurf. Members of the Family Research Councils. That's number 15. Members of the American Family Association. That's 16. Those that believe that Mexico, Canada, United States are secretly planning to merge into a European Union-style identity known as the Great North American Union. Well, they changed that, folks. Let's see. Number 17. It's later, they modify it to the North American Corporation, known as Northam, and they're going to change the flag. It's going to be a patch of blue, a patch of red, kind of like a weird chopped off maple leaf, and white with an eagle. I have no idea who designs these flags for these weird associations, but get used to it. It will happen in 2035. Oh yeah, and then you are no longer a citizen, but a employee of a corporation. So you have no rights. That's a nice term for slavery. Members of the American Border Patrol or American Patrol, that's the civilian version of the Border Patrol. These are Americans patrolling their backyards, seeing people hop over the fence and everything. This deals with a lot of state and local. Like, they're big in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. But the state and local and federal are stopping their activities because they have to make sure all their drugs are coming in. Okay? Members of the Federation, that's number 19. Members of the Federation of American Immigration Reform. These people want to stop the traffic of illegal things that are crossing the border. People, drugs, ammo, you name it. Also goes backwards too. They don't want our young women captured or young men captured and sold as slaves. Have you seen this guy on the milk carton? Yeah, he's down in Mexico or in Canada being God knows what. Okay, members of the Tennessee Freedom Coalition. So if you're a militia person in Tennessee or you're part of that coalition, it's shoot without warning. So I wouldn't be wearing anything camouflage. A member of the Christian Action Network, because North Korea doesn't like when they're trying to free people from getting killed in, whatchamacallit, my eyes are going again, get killed in North Korea. So they hate these guys. But we're trying to save innocent lives in Korea. They don't want you to do that. It's profitable for them. And that's mostly federal. Anyone that opposed to the New World Order, that's also shoot without warning. They don't need permits to go into your house or a search warrant. They'll just kick down the door. If you give them like, excuse me, but you need a search, then you hear gunshots, and he was resisting arrest. And we know who the New World Order is. But people don't want to hear that. Okay? And it's the seventh power. And a lot of George Soros people have been backing him. Michael Bloomberg are backing these people. Seventh power. They're the seventh right. And we're going to lose, folks, hard. You might be already one of them. Okay? Anyone engaged, and this is number 23. Last one was 22. Anybody opposed to the New World Order? Replace new with the N word I can't say anymore. But we know who it is. And it ain't Charlie Chaplin. Anyone that is engaged in conspiracy theorism. That means everybody in America is guilty of that. Again, held without trial. You don't have any civil rights. And no trial by jury. Oh, and will be shot on sight, no warning given. And no search warrant. Yay, great. Okay, those people or anyone that is opposed to Agenda 21 by the UN. 25, anyone that is concerned about FEMA camps. So if you were on Steve talking about there's no such thing as FEMA camps, you're on the list. You're on several lists, Steve. Okay? Anyone that fears impending gun control or weapons confiscation. Go ask Washington. They have a whole bunch of bills trying to remove it so they can have free crime. So when they invade, you can't stop them. Anybody, or the militia movement entire, that's every federal, state, it's too much. Because you say, but we're with the police. It doesn't matter. You're a militia person. That means shoot without warning, no trial, detained forever. They don't care. At a camp. And I won't say the word because I'm on enough lists, all right? I won't say anything about 25. Okay, go ask Poland. Number 28, sovereign citizen movement. That means anybody who believes to be a fine American, try to be upright. This includes the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, every other movement to promote Americanism. Also, again, if you're part of it or your son's a scout, it's like your properties get confiscated, shoot without warning, no trial beyond jury. Like I said, you're on a lot of lists, folks. And we'll stop there at 28 because I got notes you would not believe. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Crank up the fireplace. It's coming, folks. You ran out of time. probably go back to fashion and cooking. And probably gun development, because I found a loophole in the UK gun laws. And a lot of people say, oh, we're passing ghost guns laws. That won't stop it. It's more of a joke. You have no idea. You have idiots writing laws that are totally useless and costing you millions and millions of dollars. So think about it, folks. I'll catch you later. It's coming, and it's coming hard. And nobody ever listens or watches my videos. Fine for that. I entertain people. It's all entertainment. Good luck. I hope they don't really get you. I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. And please, check out the video on Bunkie's garden where I show you how to make food packs, because a lot of people make this mistake. Prep bias. I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day.